That doesn't work. People with entrepreneurial skill, they got it their whole life. They would walk in and then concentrate on the job. They want to do business. They want to do business. They're studying the people think how to do the business. So this bullshit thing, everybody coming back, the PNC, that is my problem with the opposition. They don't educate the people. These people can't cut it. I'm meeting big men. I want to get into business. I want to do something. You can't do nothing. You haven't done anything your whole life. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. It could be frustrating. It could be nerve-wracking. We don't get credit enough to business people and the hardships they go through. Your whole life, somebody been directing you what to do, when to do, how to do. You can't come in and do business. So this bullshit thing, what are the opportunities you're going to capitalize on? If you're a medical person, come and walk back in Guyana and give back your services. If you were a teacher, you can't go into business. Come and teach the young ones. If you're a welder, you understand, you might have a dream for do something. Some people just need to come and fudge and retire. Enjoy the sun and the scenes. You understand? It makes no sense. I'm continually here. Oh, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? The business people in Suriname and Trinidad taking blows right now. And they're the business people. They've been doing this the whole life. Who's you for come? You weren't even good at your job. It's never say you was good at what you're doing. It's not easy, it's hard. I'm here. I'm looking for it constantly. Trying to figure out how, when I walk in, I say, think hard in Suriname. I realize there's an economic downturn in Suriname. Everybody asks, it says since the new presidency, it's a fudging disaster. The president seems to be a man like Granger. Totally aloft. You guys got to weigh. How are we going to capitalize? Realistically, how are we going to capitalize on the opportunities that are presenting itself to us? What is your skill set? Some of y'all used to teach outside. Are you guys going to come together and be guided by a businessman who's going to help you guys to open a school? Are you going to, do you know that you don't pay taxes on healthcare? Do you know you don't pay taxes in school, on schools, education? You don't pay taxes. You got a group of y'all been fudging, talking, shipping this all the time. You think the black youths have been disenfranchised? Can some of the people who are talking, can the Burks and the bench cops come and teach people out there? But no, they can't do it because they're preachers, they're snake oil salesmen. They benefit off of people suffering. Can members of the opposition capitalize? Have they seen? Here one with them. They can't double talk. Members of the opposition can't double talk because they done something bad, thing dire. So imagine they come and say, take this opportunity. They tell people there are no opportunities. I just read an article. The ignorance level in Guyana. I see the minister talking in parliament about witchcraft, something going on by Cemetery Road, stopping the work. If they had given me that job, the job would have done. Me and my sons, the Pui group, don't have staff that frighten Jumbi. If they had given the Chinese, you imagine the white man looking on at Guyanese and hearing in parliament that the excuse that the contractor give for the Cemetery Road hold up of the project is that people falling ill, superstitious beliefs. You imagine that speaking in parliament, the white man will come in for the aisle. You answer, he watching and calculating, yo, these people, them, by we got them where we want them. The people got the right mindset for use them and abuse them. A minister in parliament said, the excuse a contractor gave is the workers them falling ill, superstitious belief. That is crazy. Me would have take the work and call in Valda and the Kabaka and let it deal with it dead. I would call in Amna Ali, she know how to get dead with a vote. I would have called in Valda Lawrence and Simona Brooms and so let it deal with it dead, get them a raise and say, yeah, I'll do the obio. Calm down these days, tell these people we walking. This construction mean clean up the place and thing. You understand? Sprinkle little white rum and thing. You understand? Little antar bantar we going through. They know for do obio for everything else. They know for do obio for the work. For this construction done. You believe I get a work for a couple $100 million and any white lady bothering me? Nah me. I go up on the 2 month throwback naked. I say, lady, write this holo. Write this thing and enjoy yourself and make yourself happy. You understand? Me? I say I got take one for the team. Some white lady hand in there. Eh? It's white man for white lady. You understand? They take the rum and soak the shaft. I said, girl, come let me do this thing. It's your hormones raising up. So there's not no regular jumbie. This is some white jumbie. Eh? It's white man for white lady. Me? I clap it when she entire show. You understand? Some Dutch jumbie. I remember them Dutch and they had anti-man jumbie them time though. It's only recent time you run into anti-man jumbie. So me ain't no problem. It's always some white lady. And some white man. Master. The master. The master? Well, if after they pull out the 24th century master issue, it's Master Wood. You understand? It's Master Woody Woodpecker. Next thing people hear is hollering. Wah, wah, wah. Take the job. Be hollering for Frankie. People know it's holler because it's teenish hole. You understand? With the rum and the entire thing. And I light up with the tube top and she just having an orgasm and Simone Brooms and Valda Lares. They say, yes, Kabaka. Put it in here, Kabaka. Let the Kabaka come back. Let me don't build this road. We want this road go through it. You understand? The road going through the cemetery and I going through she. You believe his little fuckery. When you can hear them parliament. Imagine the white man sitting, the people from Exxon sitting down and like, oh, they're superstitious? They spray something next to you, start cough and everybody start run helter skelter. When you come for check, for survey, check back all the money what Exxon said they're spending, you only got to do some obvious thing, they don't know the game. Make somebody cough or something and somebody fall on. Next day everybody, all the auditors are so okay, I could fudge this. How much I say you spend? $2 billion if you say you spend this though. Me never know jumpy. You understand? It's ignorance. It's ignorance. And for too long we've been participating in this bullshit. You gotta get real, you gotta wise up. No, you contractor can tell me, you imagine the minister transferring that to parliament, telling people in parliament the ignorance. The contract's supposed to gone. Thanks, bro. What I got for breakfast there?
Yeah, that's that stuff there.
Huh?
Cappuccino.
Oh, this cappuccino. No sugar though.
No, no sugar.
Nice. See, thanks, bro. Why you don't even hitting the road? Yeah. It ain't making sense. Now, here was the problem with this society. The problem with the society is the level of ignorance. The opposition talking about gloom and doom. If you walk in this country, the people are very professional. Everything is up to date. But this country got a downturn, an economic downturn, they're taking blows. But they're spewing ignorance. You can't know as an outsider. The opposition, they come, you come to the country, the opposition come in and tell you bare, pudging nonsense about Guyana. And here laugh now. While the opposition tell you everything bad in Guyana, the whole world coming to Guyana. Secretary of State, everybody know they gold there, black gold there. And the opposition continue to tell the supporters, no, y'all ain't got nothing to forget. Y'all ain't got nothing to forget, they ain't got nothing here for you. They ain't got black contractors them there. Where the black contractors them there? Where the black contractors them there? They ain't getting work. Where they there? You show me the ones who black people who willing for throw their belly and invest real money for do something. You show me them. We gotta be realistic. A black man gonna tell him mother, mommy, let me pan this house. For me go and buy a bulldozer, buy a sure you know what you're doing. It's a set of negative. Buy why you're not join the police force or the army or something. With these black contractors that being oppressed, they can't come out and talk. The blacks who are making the heights and doing the thing, they're doing extremely well, buddy. Nothing holding them back. But they gotta set a cross section of society feel that, well, anything supposed to share for everybody. And the government is a part of the problem. Giving the people, you feel like everybody got lucky, handing out to this body and that body. No. You gotta create an opportunity. Proper healthcare system. Schools to educate. You understand? Some people want to make it, some people are ambitious. A year ain't done for Tupui group yet. Right? What's this? A year ain't done yet. I done there. Put another crane. Right? Another crane. Watch it. And a barge. Right? A year and done, I throwing out me belly. I'm ready for action. Plus, this is drilling equipment. I see guy who drilling for wells and think, I want to get into the business though. When people see what you do, they say, but you sure? You know anything about barge? No, me know nothing about barge. I gotta learn. I see barge there up and down the damn river. I see people fetching stone, people fetching stand. I want to make money. It's just what I want. I throw out my belly. If I go and tell me mother, listen to me, if I go and tell me mother, mommy, this is why me mother know nothing about that. Yogesh, the trip is going extremely well. I get what I want. It's money he's looking for. You understand? I got crane. I got 2 crane. But I don't know. I watch into the future. Cranes needed. One we crane driving pile. Jobs more coming for door. And next one the crane was just buy. Gotta go Bartico. Load something for Chinese man. I come for buy another crane. I want a crane like how we have a car. Me want a car? Like how we always got car, 4x4 driving and me want though. I want a barge and crane thing where I can put money in my pocket. Continually people talking about how did they bad in Guyana, what is going on in Guyana. and you see the part, you can't party out your money. If you got job, how? You ain't fix nothing, you ain't got a mortgage, you ain't building nothing, you ain't building no foundation. Everybody ain't gonna want to enjoy their life. You understand? You imagine a country people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in music system, big music system to be a fucking nice nuisance to the other people in the country. People hollering that the country thing bad in the country. How we could they bad in the country, buddy? I went to a resort, not a music, the people playing the music can't hear. Y'all ain't gonna see how America's a go-get country, the opportunities here. My brother, whether he's a PNC, whether he's a AFC, whether he's listen to the opposition, let me tell you. Now listen to them when it comes to your livelihood. A man like Granger has never done anything personally that adds up to anything. Harmon wasn't the best liar. These people ain't got background. They ain't got substance. Now you like them. These you politicians. But don't listen to them as it relates to your life and your livelihood. The opportunities that present itself is for all of us. You think the government direct me as to something or tell me something for by credit? No. Yeah, I know people. When people hear what I'm doing, just watch me and say, what's wrong with you? Why are you investing so much money? Because I bet big for win big. I think I have enough of a background in this country. I think I have enough. I've mastered entrepreneurship, and I'm taking that risk. You understand? Look at me style. If you all learn nothing from me, I know it's cost everybody. But hear what I'm saying. Me got take out money from my pocket for help y'all, you know. It hurts me to see my brothers suffering, my Guyanese brothers suffer. I come to Suriname and I look at the hardships people going through. They got road problem, they got flooding problem. This country is facing an economic downturn. You going through the city. You imagine a mall bigger than Giffland Mall, only got 2 stores open. You imagine a mall bigger than Giffland Mall with 2 stores open in Paramaribo. Y'all don't understand what's going on? Y'all are presented with opportunities. You want me to tell you something? 20 years ago, Paramaribo would have been the place. Paramaribo would have been the place. Now, hear what I'm telling you. Y'all have to capitalize on the opportunities now. If you don't listen to me about anything, and this yesterday, it's telling me, say, Mano, you know, you start talking, but use the only body out there advising people and empowering people. If you don't listen to me for anything, listen to what I tell you in business. I am a success. I've always been a success. I have been my own failures. I never failed at business. I have failed businesses. When it was infidelities, when it was the drinking. You understand? I have failed businesses. Businesses never failed me. And the reason I am on the up and up is because I have a wealth of experience. How can I move from media running around with a phone just covering stories to building piles, massive construction? How do you think I could move from that? Nobody knows, nobody advised me. Do you know there's only 6 people in the country? There's only about 3 people ever built a concrete wharf. This is the first thing, 3 people. You know what that means in the next 12 months when I finish the wharf at Providence? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Do you know what that means? Salim Razak, where the opportunities? The opportunities are all over the place. Their job opportunities. There are so much opportunities you would not believe. There's people listening to the opposite. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Talk to me.
Greetings to you and the viewers. Yeah. See you on vacation, man. Enjoy your vacation.
No vacation, partner. Me got vacation. Me have 43 years of age and 20-something years. Me drink and screw my life up and eat shit. Me got vacation anymore. It's work time now.
Yeah, you see, where is one thing where is follow you for and where is Lord. Let me be honest with you, critics. I just learned a lot of things from you. You're straight up. I don't want to use the effort, your effort. You're being up on some, but on a real side of note, if a man take you on seriously, they will learn a lot of things from you, personally.
My brother,
right?
Do you know?
I could recall. Don't cut me. I could recall when you had that. I think was the little something. I look at the hits when you get clamped down at the street. You had Shard here. You was like a little rookie walking around, and you come with your sledgehammer and break up the clamp. And there was this girl in the crowd shouting, "Why you not pay people their money where you hold them?" You remember the day?
The thing is, she wasn't lying. At that time, but indeed owed people.
Yeah, from I look at it from how you motivate yourself, the opportunity that there, and how you strike like a labaria, I should say,
Partner.
right? So if people look at you from where you started and things that you go through, yes, when you said things that may offend people, you apologize to people, whatever the case may be, but if they look at you and they do a diary or they do a book, they learn a lot of things from you. That is why I always keep following you. And I personally learned a lot of things from you.
Hi, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks to the words of support, man.
Yeah, man.
No,
Go ahead.
here was the funny thing. Indeed, that was the Van Lisbon region street, and indeed I had owed people there. So, now, from owing people, I still owe people, right? I got creditors that I got $50 million for. I got creditors. These people just give me up to $50 million credit. You understand? The funny thing is when I give y'all this advice, me got take it out me pocket, you know. Watch me friends of mine is rolling with, they tell you, whole day I cussing them. I cuss your husband. I say, yo, they doing well with the business, you know. And I step and I say, yo, why you get in the control? Why you do this? And she said, Critic, we aren't getting work. And this is why you know, there's a woman who come out of an aggressive family. We got two brothers who are making money. She making money too. But I just want she get more. And she's like, so how will you get this contract? I said, like, you don't understand. If you're present, you gotta mark your name, you gotta be present in class. Now the funny thing when I give y'all advice, it don't take nothing out of me pocket. These opportunities why I tell you why I don't have to give you. Look, you see the padlock thing with the heart with the padlocks? You get an engraver, metal engraver, laser engraver. You buy some cheap padlock from the Chinese. You go to the ministry, you get a kiosk on the seawall. Roxanne Bettencourt, what happened? What happened? You go and get a kiosk on the seawall. You put up your padlocks. It's love locks. You put a nice bench, you could take out a picture with them love locks, and there's a business by itself. Sornam got it, other parts of the world got it. How much you think your car pull that? $5 billion. Your mother got a house and land, punch your house and land, throw out your belly. It doesn't take anything from me. These opportunities that I'm telling you about that exist, it don't come from me. First thing, you gotta got willingness. You don't have a job in Guyana setting bad with you. That you own doing. That's not me fault or me problem. You cannot have a job. No, we can't all be rich. There's a reason why from the beginning of time is 1% of the people that's run the world. As much as people tell you God make all we equal and they say that we are not equal. Y'all could never compare yourself to me. It's a different animal. You understand? I'm looking for it all the time. I say, well, I still got for living. Yeah. Are you gonna relax when I reach 50? No. When you're young, you're strong, and you got the energy. It's now you gotta go there and look for it. You understand? Opportunities there by the thousands in Guyana. You imagine Gold got free scholarships and Guyanese are not overwhelmingly going for Gold scholarships to empower themselves. Degrees. You imagine you could get a degree to educate, empower, transform, and everything else positive to your life, and you're not taking up that opportunity? You imagine that? That's a real thing. Government have scholarships called GOAL, G-O-A-L, the Gold scholarships. They got programs and certificates of people who didn't read or write. They can teach you for knit something and all them things. Up to degrees, and I think one might be a PhD and all too. You know how much a scholarship, you know how much you educate yourself at UG for 4 years? You imagine government got things where they giving you in value $1 to $5 million or even more. Simone Bloom's one of your kids had a scholarship for $35 million. And you tell one of your friends, you understand how people could be dangerous when they're around you? Ask your friend, you know about the Gold scholarship, and if somebody tell you, if you have a friend that know about Gold scholarship and they didn't tell you, disassociate yourself from the person. They don't want what's good for you. My problem is, if you fall into the government's narrative of a handout, and you don't empower yourself and you don't learn how to survive, you end up like Suriname. This thing got done one day, you know. When all the roads done build, you understand? Hardware going to be on the decline. We build all the houses and we build all the hotels and so by 2030. The economics is going to change. We got to look back to farming. We got to start molding our tourism industry. Y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on. Will you think the construction, all these trucks, all the truck drivers them? What we doing when we done build all the roads and done build all the buildings? Oh God, thing bad in the country. You ain't know that every good thing comes to an end? Wait, y'all, you didn't know that? Oh my God. I gotta spell it out for you. Every good thing comes to an end. The sugar industry used to be a thing. Where the sugar workers there? It's only surviving because the government make a special effort and subsidize it. That's why it's surviving. But it's long gone. Not as a result of just only the poor management of Gaisuko and anything government put the hand on. That's why government is not the ideal people to do business. It's not their fault alone. The world find different sources of sweeteners. Sugar doesn't no longer have such a demand. And sugar used to be a good thing when the colonialists used to control it. But they realize we're not in control of it. Why should we empower people find other sources that we control? Yeah, I gotta wise up. And when you're opposition, your government, opportunities. Capitalize on the opportunities. Look for jobs. Look at me. Critic me and get a job. How much applications you send out? You could make a fucking post every 5 minutes. I did here and I did it. And you can't sit down and send out 20-something applications to 20-something different businesses? Uh-huh. You make joke? Oh, but you could make Facebook posts. With your coffee, your flat body, you understand? Your mammoth body, all them things, your neighbor story, everything you got somebody's story out there. But you can't send out 20 applications. 20 applications a day for 5 days, yes. And then when you're given the job, you give 110. You understand? You give 110. Women stop being a bitch in the workplace. Men stop being a kunu munu. Give 110. If you think you got leadership qualities, show it in your work environment. You get more money for that. The tourism industry, waiters and so, lots of tips. You make a nice salary, you get a nice tip, a little $1,000, $2,000 a day. But train, go on a goal and get a gold sculpture. When you come, you say, listen to me, I'm not a regular waiter. I have a degree in hospitality. Ain't you a regular waiter? Good morning, sir, and how are you doing this morning? Welcome to Tararika Eco Resort. We would wish for you to soak in the sun and have an enjoyable time with the intention of coming again. If there's anything that I can do for you when you're here, sir, to make your stay a memorable and comfortable one, please don't be afraid to call me. My name is Mikhail. You tell them to ask for, you want to see Mikhail. You imagine when you come in through Marriott, when you go there, they don't know though. You understand? You know, is it when you going through with a nice demeanor, nice attitude, everybody thinking like, especially in Guyana, right? People are not accustomed to the people like, what's the girl program? Good morning, sir. And how are you doing this morning? I'm hoping you would have had a restful night. Yeah, not a bad hard answer. Well, you know we have a gym on the second floor. A little bit of exercise might be able to help you to unwind, to face the day. And because of that positive thing you put to after somebody. Because you imagine they come with the crosses and the stress all the morning. You understand? Trying to stay at hotels where they can't fucking afford. Say, oh yeah, I want how much money and the credit card and the guy go back and pay the money. You understand? Living a life that they can't, but you put a smile and because they can't, like, you know, when I went to India, when we went to the Taj Hotel, their man they saw the sun hot. So they're happy all the time in this hot sun. These poor people, how poor people can be happy all the time? But why they stressing yourself about? You stressed out, I stressed. Why not just be happy? You understand? We done there in this ass. You under in this ass, don't have money and angry at the same time? Let me give y'all a run through this place. So this is, sun is hot here. So this again is the poolside. This is the Suriname River. This place actually closed off, so I just come in here. And people got a nice plants everywhere you go, everything natural. You understand? Real nice scenery. What is beautiful. You come here, you're there with your family. You understand? Look at this. Real nice scenery, buddy. Beautiful place. My God. Will them don't clean the place and think the sun. You understand? Real nice. It's just so beautiful. Right? You gotta go in and see the rooms them, boy. Proper rooms. Right? So, here what I say. You have to see, everything is not going to be equal with you. But you have to decide. You're going to listen. Me don't need to listen to nobody. So, you decide and you choose that you will listen to an opposition who tells you what they will do for you if you put them in power, which they didn't do when they was in power. So just a little confusing to me. I try to get an understanding of how your mindset does work. So you continue to listen to an opposition. You continue to play politics with your own life. So you listen to an opposition who only 3 years ago had 5 years of an opportunity to show you, to guide you. They didn't give you no gold scholarship. They gave themselves scholarships and family. They take away the school money for the children. They put 200 taxes on people, raise taxes. They put VAT on the old people water. That's all they do. They didn't do none for nobody. They took more. Now they know how they could change the whole world. They could change the world for you. While they're telling you these things, you're not capitalizing on the existing opportunities. The opportunities that we want. Where you got it? Cappuccino? That's for me, are you going there with it? Oh.
We got water this one.
Huh?
Just put your mouth in it.
We're going there. Yeah. Yeah. You imagine? Bro, I believe in them people too. Listen to me. Before now, I definitely open up. They got a man named Chris at Loziknan, at the tire shop at Loziknan. You go and ask Chris, but Redman, when I voted for the PNC, I campaign for the PNC. I tell people, when the PNC come into power, I'll be one of the richest men in this country. I get my act together. The opportunities that don't create it. My wife left me. My forge him out white. I lose my business. I lost everything. They come into power and all they studying is what the PVP do and what the people do and arrest everybody and lock up everybody. Trying to embarrass people. Charge a set of people. You see what the PVP do since they come, they study and money. Create this job, create that. People get in charge. People get in charge, but them man is studying door, them man ain't got no time. The secondary thing, let the police deal with that, let the court system deal with that. The man studying economics, studying infrastructure, development. Why do you want to listen to people? No. I would want to think when you go to the doctor for do a surgery and 2 dead people come out. One body, somebody sit down next to you, go in, anything come out dead. And next body sit down next to you, go in and come out dead. You going into the doctor? You still going to the doctor? You gotta be out there for your mind. The opposition has no. Here I tell you, me tell you what vote, you know, we have a voting. I tell you, when you going to listen to people for make decisions for yourself, you can't listen to mad people. You would go up on the road and see a man, although he's a professor and he's a mad man, and listen to him. If you see a mad professor on the road, you would go and say, Professor, I need some information, man. I'm going through a bout of depression. Help me with my understanding a better mental health. You would ask your professor. There's a doctor and a professor. Certified. You know he's a professor. He teach you in UG. And then he run mad. So you know him. Sorry you know him. Will you go and ask his advice on bettering your mental health? Your sister had 11 man. 6 children for 4 different men. You think she's the person for asking relationship advice? Is she going to say, so how do I keep a man? And at the time when you ask, she ain't got no man. How the opposition becomes an authority that anybody listens to? Nowadays, you there, you support them, there's you people. What I'm saying, when it comes to your daily life, you got left politics out of there. You got to use common sense. You have a president saying this is for y'all. And you got contributors saying the PLC say you lie. You got vice president, you got prime ministers going across the country and said, we come bearing gifts. And you going to holler, no, the PNC tell me you lie. The PNC tell me you're making joke. How you gonna be a success? Me telling you for vote for, I would want to think the PVP when they give thing they expect you to vote for them. That's why they're doing what they're doing. But that's not me job. When me tell you guys use your common sense, I have had the brunt of the PNC. The PNC is an anti-development party. The PNC is a Dunstog civil servant party. I believe them, brother. You understand? I believe I campaign for the PNC. That's why black people can't talk to me and tell me nothing. Most black people just vote for the PNC. I go and get Indian people, PPP people from Lozekna to vote for them. I bought the bullshit lock and stock and barrels in 2011 and 2015. I gonna get Indian people, PPP people, young people I say here. We can get land, we can get development. The PPP is corrupt. Everything what they say, I said to I tell everybody and I get people to vote for them. Never get nothing for it. I lose my wife at the same time. I lose my business at the same time. I thought I would lose my fudging mind. Me telling you who for vote for, I am telling you capitalize on the opportunities that exist. Because if you come to Suriname now, you realize opportunities are not here. The Surinamese are going to come for your jobs. The Surinamese, listen to me, the things we're going to capitalize on. There's oil refinery in Paramaribo in Suriname. There's an oil refinery here. Them things we're going to build. How they making nothing? How this country independent up and up? Like you understand, people tell you wait. Glenn tell you wait. Keep the oil in the ground. You understand? Right now, Suriname have oil. Suriname is an oil producing country. And the people them out white, the business them close up. Nothing going on in the country. Poor management. No proper initiative. Short-sightedness. You understand what's going on? The things we all seen are the movement and excitement over oil. We now setting up. Suriname got it. Set and flowing and refining a light pass and see. Send the video for me with the flaring. Flaring going and fire coming out. Burn out the gas. You understand? I pass and see though. When Glenn tell you we wait for what? You understand an opportunity can pass you by. The video, the picture, wherever it is with the Vega with the flaring. If you are listening. Right? If you don't capitalize on the it will pass you by. Right? And they tell you the Trinidad they run out. They run it coming down by we. They use the thing they building and all them things that they ain't doing. They didn't go into agriculture and expand in different areas like we are doing. You understand? This thing is done. What is being done is trying to take out as much as you can. That when the world go green, we ready for you too. We got carbon credits. We develop watch. This is flaring. Watch. This is flaring. You see what's going on, eh? It's Suriname. Suriname is an oil producer. You wag the tongue dead. You understand what's going on? We got tech really oil money. Educate the people, create jobs, expand the farming sector for provide the agriculture sector for provide be the breadbasket for the Caribbean. Tourism. Set up the ecotourism industry. Educate, train the people in hospitality. Build the hotels, health sector, medical tourism, infrastructure. Easier movement in the country. Y'all understand what's going on? But in the midst of it, you don't have to wait for anything. You could be a part of this now. Ay, 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 ay. Listen to me. Whether who you be, take my stupid advice. You know, people continue to come to me and say, can't we know you know these people and this and that. Introduce these people and so banner me know, but them I don't lobby for nobody. There's no link up banner. I gotta put some customer on me stuff. You ain't like how I tactic. I said, but you're not important. You man only turn over me crane. I stand up there and see me crane tilt up so. Now you imagine if I go to England, I see this, I say I come, I fit it up, I paint it up, I do everything with me crane. This is me livelihood. I put me heart and me soul into what I doing now. For he broke up me thing, now me send up me nearly turn over the grave. And next day I go, the man up on the phone talking. I say, yo, come off the phone. I did a time on the phone here operating me crane. This is serious business. This people's life. I know a man by the island gas place get crushed with a crane. True by we used to be gaffers there. With Halliburton or Schlumberger or one of them people. Right? I said, partner, you got to take this thing seriously. But he there wrong. You understand? And he do it the next thing. Because he comes as a welder family. And he be lefty. You know, he moving up, he do anything. And then he get sponges over sponges. I said, partner, you ain't important to me like everybody else. You is only as good as you're good to me, you know. Like tell you. When you start falling back. Because I don't deliver halfway today and quarter way tomorrow. No. I they doing 110% and me doing it all. If I take you money for do something, believe it or leave it, you're getting your money's worth. I know saint, I know innocent, but I do all kind of crazy thing. But now in this day and age, because of how people, the standard people hold me to, I have to act in a certain manner. That's why people could talk all kind of thing about me, but me can't get caught in nothing. Because it's not me to hold myself. When I look at the people them watching me, when people introduce me as a critic, you imagine I walking on the road and running, people take stuff and take a picture with me, critic. When you reach them level though, when you reach a level that people think, good morning critic, critic you're an inspiration, you imagine if I do some fudge up thing and it come out in the news how people heart will sink. You know, people are sending me, oh critic dancing said this, but just because people feel hurt, people feel so attached to me, this positive connection we got. You imagine I go and fudge up and that come out, how much people spirit you think will be down? People call me when me even come on. People say, critic, we are there. We gotta start with day. Hey, morning. You gotta respect for the positivity. You gotta give the respect that people give into you. This how I don't know. Listen to me. If you left it up, that's why I talk with Patterson. Then if you left it up to me, I do whatever I want to do. I could be crazy. I really and truly don't even want to wear clothes. You understand? Well, one time I just want to stop just and start joking. I crazy like that. But I have to hold myself to a higher standard because of where I fall. Because of who I have become. Because of the people who follow me. You understand? No, I crazy like that, wacky like that. I don't have no time. You hear how I start? I wacky, freaky and everything in one. I guess done sometimes a tight piss hold me. And I was driving around, I said, banner, you imagine somebody driving around and see critic. Pissing on the road, kind of privates that he cheering there in the car. The first thing you see the hair, and then you show the chair, and then it's critic pissing. How demeaning it makes that family feel in the car. I just open my door and I piss in, like, on the ground, but turn facing in the car. Or try to reach a toilet and all them things. I's a rabber now, I's a rabber now. But I can't act the way because people looking at me. I can even get realer than this, buddy. A lot of my attitudes and mannerisms and the way I curve and go wrong and do things is for lead by example. That's why I don't do low life and hungry belly. I don't mix up with certain people. You believe I could have done the big talale and me and everybody interview me, everybody's friends. I don't dine them thing though. I don't do low life and hungry belly. Because I expect as a result of my teachings, as a result of my motivation, as a result of my highlighting, as a result of my exposing, we're going to get a better society. That is where I want to live. I don't only want to live in a better society. 10 years from now when I'm walking down the road, people know the changes in Guyana. You understand? The reason, like when I go and park, people say, you can't park. I say, partner, I can park anyway. Is I make the sacrifice to get free parking in Jackson. I could park anyway. They ain't got no parking with me concern. I parking anyway. I don't tolerate them strippiness though. Right away is actually, they say, you can't park here. I say, who tell you so? Me know about everybody else, but I, Michael Rodriguez, can park anyway in Georgetown. Even with Mark no parking. The only place I don't park is where they got for disabled people. You understand? Not police no parking. Some people just put out in front of the place black in the office. You know how Georgetown get free parking? It's I choke me belly. Not people think I so. Right? But I is the one who can get locked up for it. I choke me belly because dancing say you know you can get locked up. I say, well, somebody gotta get locked up. You understand? So there's a time it's gonna, what are you going to do? When you sit down, like when you walk in your country, the place clean. You could watch and say, you know something, I'm a part of that. You know why I don't throw things outside? When you refrain from littering your city, you could be proud that the city is clean. Not only because the people just come and clean the city, it's because you don't dirty the city. And people don't think the way. When people come and say, wow, Guyanese are very hospitable and mannerly. Right? You could say, you could feel proud when they say that. Because you're Guyanese and you're a part of that. What role are you willing to play in the development of your country? That couple of years from now we could say, yeah. I like me. Who could talk to me, right? Democracy, you want to know we get democracy? You know. You ain't been the 5 months when we've been fighting for getting democracy. We all do. Eh? You know. I have played an integral role since I started as Guyanese Critic for the last 7 years in everything major that's happened in this country. Whether it's highlighting the crime, educating people, everything. Me looking for nothing. I'm proud. I am proud that I have been able to contribute. And I'm hoping that I can even be more proud, and we could all be proud in the future to be able to say, we have done this. You remember the days of the airport, people is waving and so. You understand? You remember we days, like I see somebody put up today, Guyana, South America put up where they used to dab the bottom house with cow shit. They used to dab bottom house, mix more than cow shit. We have come a long way. Where are we going? That is the concern that you should ask yourself. Where are we going as a society? Where are we going as a people? Are we going together? And even when we're divided, like we're not, shouldn't be divided. Because when I advising you for capitalizing opportunities, now me make the goal thing dead. As much as the 40,000 per child is a nice thing, right? I don't want to be no part of no handout society. What more can we do to educate and develop our society? What can we put in place to ensure that our children are educated to a certain level? to make them ready for a workforce. The roads that building, what we gonna do? Who gonna go all the major highway going down? Who cleaning the road car now? What we doing, when we doing, how we doing it? Question everything, ask yourself. The next thing is, and I continue to tell y'all, when somebody's offering advice, look at the background. If you listen to the PNC and the PNC is your party, you're born into the PNC, you will die in the PNC might even be the cause of your death. That's like some of y'all just want to suffer the death. Look at the people who support the PNC. The PNC been in power for 28 years. They got a set of old men running behind the PNC, don't have nothing to show for it. 28 years. Then they come back 5 years and the same women them protesting for the PNC don't have anything to show for it. Look at the exodus from the PNC in recent, where people are leaving in their droves, now realizing the PPP is a business party, it's not a feelings party. They ain't got time with whether you're black, you're Indian or whatever. People are leaving in their droves. As much as the lies continue to be spewed by the PNC, why would people leave? People just learning that what they've been told is not the truth. I am not telling you who to follow. I am telling you, capitalize on the opportunities that exist. You can rise to the occasion. Don't let the same ignorant mentality that has befallen you in following the PNC befall your children. You understand? Like they said, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Give your children the opportunity that they're very much deserving. And when you're listening to people, like how you would not listen to somebody who's not an expert in the field, just look back and try to remember one thing that the PNC would have done in the past that made sense and would have appealed to you. One thing. Now what they tell you, remember something. A cash grant, free education, you understand? Lower taxes, no tax on gas. What would they have done that would have impacted you positively? Look back at anything the PNC has done that has impacted Guyanese positively. Just try to remember. Don't worry 28 years. Just try to remember the last 5 years. One of the things that they did for us is raise their salary. Yes, more money for themselves. I can remember the clear as day. I can't remember anything else that they would have done that would have benefited Guyanese. They completed roads that the PPP had in place. They completed projects that the PPP had in place. No vision, no development. That people could have said, no house lots, no housing schemes in 5 years, and look what the PPP do in 3 years. Give back everything, take away taxes. Now hear me say, me tell you who will vote for. Me tell you who not to listen to. If you ain't listening to no, don't listen to stupidness. You understand? It's better you don't listen at all. Before you listen to stupidness, it's better you don't listen at all. You guys take care. Peace out.